Luis Valbuena will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
This is just a guy taking advantage of a good count to hit him. He's got a pretty good idea that he's going to see the hard stuff here, so he just gears up for the fastball and drives it right back up the middle.
Jose Altuve stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and another chance at third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Evan Gattis will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
2-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now another 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 1-0. Chris Bryant will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
First offering on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball on to first, and there were 2 down.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Now here's the first pitch. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Here's the first offering. Jorge Soler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Comes set, now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here, that 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. It pays off for them big time.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Hitters count 2-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and he'll have himself a base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Starlin Castro will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. George Springer We'll stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The batter, number 15.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ballgame. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional
Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Thatcher will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
batting in the 8th spot, number 54, Joe Thatcher. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 2, Jonathan Beyond.
Chris Coughlin is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Chris Coughlin.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first safely.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked, an infield single meets those requirements. It's not pretty, but he'll take it.
Addison Russell will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pause, now the pitch. Gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Yeah, this has been a low-scoring game so far, so not a lot of good run-scoring chances. So they decide to put the bunt on here, and it's going to get him a runner to second now, in scoring position with just one out.
Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Chris Bryant will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Now the first pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Travis Wood will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jonathan Villar.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Two-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Carlos Gomez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Tommy Hunter will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Tommy Hunter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Luis Valbuena will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Jose Altuve Will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now, is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. First pitch coming. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros lead one. Our score remains 2-1. Anthony Rizzo will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Miguel Montero will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Boy, just another great swing right there, and he's had a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it. And he drives this one off the wall for an easy double, and it might be time for them to let somebody else beat you for a change.
Jorge Soler will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. For Montero, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. Now the 1-0. Boy, in a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
You sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And this is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. Runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some damage.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. He'll come home with it and add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher about ready to take over now. It's the side-arming right-hander Scott Feldman. Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out with a man at first. He's set, now the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, and here's another look at this one. This is from about 1,500 feet up in the air. It's the blimp cam, everybody. And you saw the jump he got, and he had that one stolen easy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1 home. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Astros 1. Chris Carter will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, that extra run they scored in the bottom of the 8th, huge, absolutely huge. You've got a home run hitter here at the plate, but a solo shot won't do it anymore.
Soler is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Evan Gattis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And that misses, ball 1. (1-0). Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I don't think that's where he wanted that 2-seamer to end up. That thing leaked right back over the heart of the plate.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Here's George Springer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
But you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And look out, America. Here come the Cubs, champions of the National League Central.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts. That doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-1. So long from Wrigleyville.